everyone's got to understand, hard work will always pay off no matter what you do. However, when it comes to streaming, YouTube, any sort of content creation, it's a lot of luck. It's like winning the lottery. Seriously, it is. But I will say, when you're grinding it for years and years and years, and you do something that's unique and different, and you could feel it, I don't believe in a plan B. I never thought I was gonna. I never ever thought I wouldn't be a streamer. I knew I was gonna be a streamer since I was 16. I used to watch a streamer named Cash
Oh my
Nasty,
God, I'm down now.
and I was like, oh wow, yeah, like this is like something I see myself doing.
Yeah.
Right. So when I've always been studying the game since I was almost 10 years ago, that's crazy. Like I really just kind of understood it. And for me now, if you want to get into streaming and content creation, focus on clips. Focus on building. Like IRL streaming is just still endless, but I feel like it can get really, really messy.
Yeah, so that's the thing. When we talk about clips, when I hear that, I think like crazy things though.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit double-edged, right? Because like, for example, our conversation where you talk about like how important the gym is and all these things that are like making you a better human, it's not going to be as viral as you doing some crazy on stream.
Like me catching a predator with Vitaly.
Bro, it was insane. I was watching, sitting in my tub watching this, being like, oh man, this is, I loved it. Cause like that is like, on a whole nother note, it's insane that there's that many people out there doing that.
It's scary, bro.
And like, we should set up like, I feel like public executions need to come back and we should just like line these up because
I know
it's insane.
I know. No, it's disgusting, bro. Cause you gotta think that's somebody's kid, bro. Like that could be, you know, a victim to that. And it's like there's so many creepy weirdos out there, bro, that are just preying on children, bro. Like,
but on that point, right? Like if it's a crazy viral clip, you're not necessarily going to build a real connection.
No.
So like so if it's like, that's where it's double sorted, right? Or double edged, where it's like,
you gotta balance
how do we build the connection and then we focus on clips?
So when you get these clips going, when you get to that viral mode, that's when after you do the viral stuff. So back in 2021, whenever I'd have a rapper on, right? Whenever I do a stream with a rapper.
We're going to talk about this too. Go ahead, yeah.
I would funnel after the rapper would leave, I would funnel me doing Discord reactions and playing games. So what that does is people stay. Not everyone's gonna stay,
of course,
but people will stay.
Yeah.
So when people stay, there you go. You have a lot of people that are still gonna mess with you no matter what you do. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta build a core like that. You gotta talk to them. You gotta ask them what they wanna do. You gotta do stuff in Discord with them. You gotta like really, really understand these people are your family, bro. Yeah. Like they are genuinely my family. Like I love my supporters. Like genuinely, I would do anything for them. And I always give back and I bless them in many ways. Besides money, like just advice as much as I possibly can and just, just anything. I think, so the gym question, I think I'm going to inspire. I think I already have.
Absolutely.
Like, I want to see everyone get in the gym. And you don't have to, if you're super skinny, you can still get in the gym and figure out like different goals. Everyone can have different goals in the gym.
100%.
And I know you know best, right?
Yeah.
Like, but bro, like I was really down bad. I was chubby. I was not looking good. I was not confident in myself. I woke up depressed every day in a dark room.
Yeah.
It's just like, you gotta work out. I think every human being should work out.
Yeah, I agree.
feel like it should be a mandatory thing. Like,
yeah.
That's why I feel like the school system, like we should really focus on making sure every kid is literally in shape,
Yeah, working out, dude. I
It's
feel
so
like that,
important.
it used, like years and years ago, that was a thing that was more rigorously
100%.
like this is something we should do. And then it faded into just like, I mean, there's so many conversations and so many things we talk about where like the world's just gone into this like weird situation of
Shitty spot.
Pussifying people and weak people are weak-minded. But yeah, man, like just on a personal level, because like obviously people don't see the text messages, but I mean, I'm literally texting you and you're no cameras, nothing, obviously, because
No living being should ever eat processed food for every single meal of their life.
personal text, and you're genuinely telling me like, yo, this really changed my life,
bro.
And I just think that's so important, and more people need to hear it.
Yeah.
Especially from people like you that so many people look to for crazy shit. But like, when you're developing this sort of like new direction, how do you continue to like develop the direction, keep people engaged, and then still do like this, like the slapstick crazy?
Because you have to balance everything out. Like everything you do with content or just in life in general, you balance it out, right? Like, so I'm allowed to do the crazy, funny, edgy stuff, but like as long as you have a balance of also, hey guys, let's have some serious
Let's
talks.
talk, yeah.
I'll ask them like, yo, like talk to me guys. Are you guys happy right now? Are you guys happy in life? Like what's going on? And most people say no. I ask people in my chat, why are you unhappy? And
I've seen these streams, by the way.
Okay.
I've heard you say this stuff.
Yeah. So it's like I wanna really dive deep into people's brains because that's another thing, bro. People don't speak about mental health, especially men, does not ever get talked about. Like us men, we're really here to provide. And if we're going through stuff, we're really just supposed to put off to the side and make sure that our family's straight. That's like that's what I feel like our job is. But I feel like as a man, you're also allowed to express how you feel sometimes too, bro. Like it's super important, men's mental health, and everyone that's watching, you know, you're not alone. And if you're going through stuff, you know, God's got you, and there's always somebody to talk to, bro. For real. I mean, I was going through a really, really hard time, bro. You know, battling a lot of demons. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like eating healthy, you know, and just sticking to a routine, like something super healthy like this gym, it changed my life, bro. And I want to say thank you too, bro, because I remember, you know, when I came to LA, I literally couldn't find a gym. And I brought my trainer out there and I was like, what are we gonna do? And like, there was a gym, but there's a lot of people. And then like, wasn't comfortable, and I was just so new to the gym stuff. And you were just like open arms, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
for
every
real.
time. Gym's always good.
Yeah,
Even our
thank you,
private
bro.
one, whatever you
this,
need.
You can
man.
probably, you're Miami, use this whenever you want.
Bro, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're really like, I love to see it, because I know you've had these, I've seen conversations with you and Tate, and he'll kind of like talk this and that, because you went back and forth, flip-flopped.
You remember that? Yeah.
Why is it different now, though? Like, why are you like, yo, this is really it?
Because I realized my role. I realized my role as a person. Like, I didn't know who I was a year ago when I was first getting to the gym. I realized that I'm a leader, and I have a lot of people that look up to me, not just supporters, but like people around me, like my boys. So not only have I been in the gym, but I inspired my boys to be in the gym too.
Yeah.
Me, you know, I have a boy who's very overweight, few of them, and if I stopped right now, it would kill their motivation completely. I'm eating healthy, I'm in the gym, and it's inspiring them. And that to me is everything too. My role now is I can't stop. I can't stop because my role now is being the leader.
It's bigger than you.
And I gotta set the example, you know, for my team. And that's every single person, every employee works out in this gym, which I love to see. I'll drive in, walk in, and someone's working out. Always. I'll hear music. It's great. That's the energy I want. When you're around that, it's like, how could you not do it? You know what I mean? You have tons of people who are locked in with you. So it's like, how could you not commit?
It's the same, you know, it's the same thing. Like, if you're around the bullshit, the lean, the nonsense, like it's hard to kind of step away. So have you like made it a point that like, yo, anyone in your circle, they're not around you doing that kind of stuff? Like, are you
100%? If you're, first of all, if you're not on what I'm on, if you're eating unhealthy, if you're constantly abusing drugs, and if you're just straight up just on some lazy, I'm at the point you're dead weight to me. Like, 100%. Get out of my life, get out of this. I love you, but you can't be here right now. Like, especially this year, I have so much to prove. We're gonna make businesses. I'm gonna start brands. I'm gonna start a bunch of stuff. I have too much. I'm trying to be on my CEO shit, Bradley.
Why do you feel like you have to prove?
Man, because sometimes I just feel like I don't get my flowers.
Bro, I want to, before you need the flowers, bro. I got to tell you this, because I've seen you. I've been in the game for so long. You started so much unique in this space, specifically streaming, that like you have to get that love. And there's so many people who are doing stuff now because you've done it. And 100%. I'm not, and, you know, I would say, like, when I look at it, like Kai is like really, he's taken this, like, I wanted to talk about this, the rapper thing. He's taken that like hip hop thing to like a different level with like the interviews.
Of course, yeah.
But you started it, in my opinion, from what I saw back in the day. You were the first guy I ever saw. I was like, this kid's with rappers and this and there's all these people doing.
And it's funny you say that. The inspiration I got it from is Rice. Rice is and I always give my flowers to Rice, because Rice doesn't get his flowers either. Rice Gum is a true GOAT, and I know you know that because you've seen it. Rice is a GOAT when it comes to YouTube streaming. He was streaming 10 years ago with
Why
Mia
is
Khalifa.
Rice not on Kick?
We'll get him on there.
Okay.
We'll get him on there. We'll get him on there. But, bro, like, it's just, man, when it's all said and done, you know, I want to keep going with this, but when it's all said and done, I think people will be like, oh, yeah, nah, like, Aiden was doing his thing. But this run I'm about to be on this year is about to be even better than my 2021 run.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you.
I'm so locked in, like, on everything. Like, I got to go crazy. I just got to do it for myself, my team, my people, and my community, bro. I love you guys, so I got to do it for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do more hip hop stuff? Because I saw you had Ross on recently.
Yeah.
And like, this is one of the funniest things, I think. You were on the stream last night, and some guy comes up to you. He's like, "Oh, something like Drake's boy," and then like you took a picture with the guy and sent it to Drake or something like that.
Yeah, and Drake responded to me. By the way, if you're watching, bro, he said "member" with like 6 R's. The guy who came up to me.
So how did that relationship come about? Because I was looking at it, I was like, yo, are they like all involved? Because Drake is always so tapped in with social.
Oh, bro, Drake sees everything.
Everything.
Everything. He sees everything. That guy is literally Batman. Like no, he literally is. Like he sees everything. Like he's Drake, bro. Like But I will tell you one thing. I met a lot of people. I met a lot of people in the industry, rappers, actors, you know, even YouTubers, streamers. This guy is, for how famous he is,
Yeah.
he is so authentic and so real and so good to his people and the least fried individual I've ever met for how famous he is.
I think that's why it goes back to everything you were just saying. Like, that's why he has it. The authenticity, the keeping it real. Like, this is who he is.
He's a great guy. He checks up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he's him and I we got close, and it's just like it's one of those things, bro. It's like him and I met because we're both like degenerate gambling addicts, so we get along, right?
Bro, it's so fun.
So
I hate how fun it is.
But that's how we met.
Yeah.
And then we just got so close, and then it's like now we talk a lot. So
Yeah.
it's
I saw a clip where he was doing steak with his guy. I think he was probably in Canada. And then you were streaming, and he was like, they're like gonna raid you, and then he was like, nah, this guy's too famous to raid.
yeah,
You
that
were
was
like, what
funny. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Nah, he also is a troll, bro. He has like that stream. He has like that stream. He's like a viewer. He literally knows how to troll. He talks to the chat. Like he's great.
Yeah,
he's great.
So, excuse me. Are you gonna continue to do more interviews like that, like where you do like live stuff? Because I haven't been all the way through this yet, but I know like you have like, it seems like you have like offices and shit in here. It's
yeah,
like,
upstairs we have offices and spaces and stuff. So I will say this. I'm not focused on that. I'm more focused on making good content. Like the rapper stuff is cool and all, but I feel like nowadays people want to see not only just rappers, they want to see a bunch of other things too. So I'm gonna give them everything.
Yeah.
I want to bring in actors, rappers, athletes. Everything.
So was the line where he was talking about, you know, I don't know, he said the exact line about like all my youngins are richer than these other rappers.
Rappers, and they all
you?
stream. He was talking about me, Kai, and Speed.
That's dude.
Yeah, me, Kai, and Speed. He told me, there's a clip about it. Me, Kai, and Speed he was talking about. Yeah, it was great.
This game, you're not ready for.
I mean, you're really like.
By the way, I want to give flowers to them too. These are my brothers. Like, Speed and Kai made the mainstream as well. Like, especially, bro, Speed made it worldwide. Like, he is huge, bro. I was having an argument with somebody. Like, okay, first of all, see, I don't want to cut. Okay, I was having an argument. Who's more? It doesn't matter, but who's more relevant, Speed or Mr. Beast?
Okay,
and
I see what you're saying.
I said like, yo, like it depends how you look at it, right?
Absolutely.
But like worldwide, Speed is like, bro. I knew this kid when he was 16.
How old is he?
19.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
When I first met him, he was a little kid from the 2K community. He's toxic and just, he had that energy always to him. But like, bro, Speed is just worldwide now. He's different. He's got that on lock.
Do you think these guys continue to evolve and like?
Speed's gonna box for sure.
Out here on this thing?
I don't think right here, but I think he's gonna fight. I think Speed. Bro, Speed has hands too.
I know. I remember I did that video. He slapboxed at your old crib.
You were there. That's right.
Yeah.
Bro, he has hands, bro. Speed is gonna fight somebody. I'm telling you.
Also, too, did you see which is funny? You mentioned earlier about like these people can't even get canceled off like these other platforms because they know that they're in this sort of competition era. There was a clip where he had like the fake.
Yeah.
And when he got Ronaldo, he picked Ronaldo, and I was like, how are they letting this stick there?
It's crazy.
Like they're not even like cutting it out. Like,
yeah, no, it's nuts, bro. I don't understand it either, bro. But like I said, it's one of those things, bro. With Elon buying Twitter, which is now X, and then with Kick being a thing, and Rumble, it's allowing more people to be able to say what they want without having to worry about getting banned and their money cut out.
Bro,
you know?
I love how everything's coming back like full circle.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Like there's certain things that you're saying, like certain things you say on stream that like I see and I'm like, oh, no one, not that no one cares, but it's like it's not that big of a deal because it never really was.
The edgy humor's back, like the South Park humor is back.
Yes,
fully, and it's great, and it's funny because X will try to be on people's about it, but like my community just destroys them.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. What's up? Hey yo. Hey yo. Post pop. Damn.
Every time. It's hilarious.
Bro, as just a fucking human, bro, like, what do you struggle with the most right now?
Feeling still. I think we talked about that before.
Yeah.
So like, I think, you know, getting everything I've ever wanted at a very young age, it kind of desensitized me in a way. But like, I guess like it's hard for me to feel sometimes. I get enjoyment and I get adrenaline and I get sometimes, I want to feel more human sometimes, but like I feel, I love blessing people. Like when I bought my boys watch the other day, I felt it in my heart.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this feels so good. And it's like, I want to feel more emotion, I guess. But it's okay right now. I'm distracted and I'm locked in and it is what it is. But, you know, that's what I...
Is it just because it's because you've had so much so soon?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I don't feel like I beat the game. I used to think I beat the game, but I didn't. You know why? Because there's so much more shit to accomplish.
You
so
said
many
beat the
more
game just like had enough money, had enough
like beat the game. Like, you know, like, yo, like I beat the game. People will say I beat the game and I made it. I don't think I have yet. Because the moment you think you made it is when you get comfortable, and that's when you get comfortable is when you get lazy and all these things. And I had that mindset. I beat the game. I'm comfortable. I made it. And then boom, it stops your work ethic.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, yo, I want to grind like I'm hungry again. I want to hit the gym every day and stream every day. And just like want to stream like I'm broke. Bro, you should see how consistent I've been. That's another thing.
I've seen it, yeah.
Bro, from December to January, after I got back from Australia, I probably only missed like 4 days, which is crazy. In 2 months, maybe like 4 or 5 days in 2 months, something like that. So,
Bro, you're crushing it.
yeah, I've been locked in, bro. Like, and the gym, bro, the gym literally made me turn into that machine. The gym did something in my brain, ignited it. It did something in my brain to make me want to grind. Yeah. Everything in life, not just the gym, not just lifting the weights. Now I want to grind everything. I want to be the best at everything in life. Like, that's just the mindset you get when you get in the gym.
Yeah. You know, the feeling thing's interesting too, though, because like if I relate to like my personal life with like my grind and like staying in the gym, sometimes though you can get like not sidetracked, but one set like focused, which is a really good thing.
Yeah.
But from my experience, for me, I'm 34 years old now. It has really affected my ability to like develop really strong relationships because I kept just focusing forward.
Yeah.
And so then I don't want to get into so much relationship talk because like I know you probably don't necessarily want to go there, but it does make it more and more difficult to find, I don't know, like that sort of connection with someone. Because I mean, in a place like you're at, it's probably like, yo, everyone wants something from you. Like,
yeah,
dude, I saw a clip where some girl was in here, and obviously it's not your chick at all, but she came here for something and is like, oh, I'm gonna film this and like crazy shit. So how do you feel like, I don't know, are you gonna sometimes give yourself time to still develop that? Because my issue, and I'm just telling you, it's just older telling you, my issue was like I gave myself no time to develop that sort of side of myself, like interpersonal relationships with, you know, the opposite sex with women, where I like when I came to it.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online.
I was like, oh, like I don't really, because I focused so much on this, I wasn't as good as doing that, and I had to almost like relearn that all over again. So are you just one track?
That's one thing, man. Like, it's like, I just have my goals, and I want to follow my goals and not be distracted. But,
absolutely.
But like, yeah, bro, I feel you. Like, I literally, like everything you just said is, it's crazy to think about. Like, I don't want to really think about finding someone right now.
No, it's not even about finding
That's
someone.
right. We don't need to find
about,
nobody.
like, creating space where like you learn those
Nobody
like
stay single.
things that are necessary to really
Stay
make that
single,
work. Because
stay
right
grinding.
now, like you know, the gym, like all these things are very like I could directive focus on this, get this done, or you know, stream and get this done, and then like I'm just telling you from my experience, and maybe you'll be better than me, and I hope you'll be better than me. But like when I like kind of took my foot out and was like, okay, like I'm older, I want to have a family. Like obviously you're not there yet. I was like, it was like I'm learning something brand new all over again.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, man, that's...
So I'm not telling you to slow you down. I'm not telling you to go, you know, deal with girls and try to figure it out now.
You're saying if you completely cut it out now, it might be harder for you to pick back up later in life.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean...
And obviously you don't need to, don't change what you're doing, because what you're doing is stellar right now. You're on the right path. You should, at this age, bro, you don't need to be thinking about settling down, having kids, and having a family. I'm just saying, like, I did that personally for so long that when I started doing it, I was like, oh, like I'm
It's
uncomfortable
new
with
to
this
you.
space.
Yeah, because you're not used to it.
And because then like the
Damn.
trust stuff and the money stuff that you have and like all this stuff, you feel like, are they really here for me?
But I think everybody uses each other though to an extent. And I just think when you find someone that doesn't use you for certain gains that you have, like money or, you know, followers and stuff like that, like.
All right, guys, Cook and Rush for the podcast, HelloFresh. Check this out. If you guys are looking for ready-to-eat meals, farm fresh, like all the guesswork taken out of your routine as far as trying to figure out what you should or what you shouldn't eat, HelloFresh has got your back. If you guys are tired of figuring out like what you should or shouldn't eat as far as making your meals, putting them together, and making it so it actually tastes good. Because for a long time, I remember when I would like shop and I would get all my meals and I wasn't getting them delivered to me or I wasn't getting things prepared for me, I would go to the store and I would, because I didn't know as much about cooking, I would just straight up like be eating like, and you could do this, but it's not necessarily going to taste as good. And maybe it might be harder for you to maintain the diet because let's be real, if it doesn't taste good, like in your mind, you're thinking, oh, I'm going to go, I should get that, or I should get this, or maybe I'm going to order that, or I'm going to get this on the way home or whatever. But having something delivered straight to your door that they take all the guesswork out, they already get all the ingredients. So like you just kind of put it together is one of the easiest things. So HelloFresh, if they do it for you, they got your back, you'll be set. Take the guesswork out, take the time from shopping out, and you can kind of just focus on what you should be doing, what you should be eating, and get closer to where you actually want to be physically and also mentally. One of the bigger things when it comes to diet and nutrition is like people don't really understand that the way you feel mentally is largely related to also the food and the quality of the food that you're eating. So HelloFresh has quality ingredients. It's just like it's everything you need to get closer to that goal. So if you guys want to check it out, go to HelloFresh.com/rawtalkfree and put in code rawtalkfree. And what they're going to do right now, if you do that, they're going to give you free breakfast for the life of your subscription with them. So again, if you guys want it, HelloFresh.com/rawtalkfree, put in code rawtalkfree, free breakfast, one item for life. For the life of you working with that company, you're going to get free breakfast. You won't have to pay extra to have that on your order. So that's a W. Honestly, breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. So HelloFresh.com/rawtalkfree. Put in code rawtalkfree right now. Link is also in the description. Let's get back into this podcast.
I think it's better, but like, bro, everyone uses each other. Like everyone uses everyone, right?
Yeah.
But I don't believe in unconditional love except with your dog or with your mother or father.
I love this. I agree, dude.
Yeah, you agree, right?
100%.
I don't believe in unconditional love unless it's with your parents or your dog. I don't. So
if you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and that's how I got this $250K check in less than 30 seconds. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, if you've been injured in a car accident, I'm about to turn your world upside down. I was in a car accident a few months ago.
Everyone uses each other. Everyone has intentions with one another, and that's life, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we're humans, and that's what humans. That's who we are. It's human nature. We're animals in our own way. So, but yeah, I didn't think about how you put that in my perspective. That's good though.
I'm not saying stop. I'm just saying every once in a while, just think about it.
Yeah, yo, chat. By the way, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna slow down the grind and focus on a girl. I'm gonna.
No. Don't put that on me. They're gonna be on my.
Just
bro.
kidding. I'm kidding.
No, don't
kidding.
do that. You're in the right
Nah,
track.
I'm not gonna stop. But I get what you're saying, bro. Like, definitely gotta. You're not wrong, bro.
Let's talk about using people a little bit. I know recently I saw some clips. I don't know, and you haven't explained this obviously, but the ant situation.
Yeah, I can't speak on that right now.
Okay.
But
so let's not speak on that specifically. Let's speak on like the idea of like, I don't know. You've obviously been and you are at heights.
Just in general, bro. Like there's been so many people in my life, right? Like that, like have come and go, and I've done nothing but been good to them. Like, you know, I feel like when you give people sometimes an inch, they'll take a mile.
Yeah.
And I've seen that with so many people in my life come and go, and I wish I knew from the jump that like they were solid. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just really, really wish I knew. I've changed so many people's lives, right?
Yeah.
And I just really wish I knew that I was changing the right person's life.
Bro, I can relate on different scales, different levels. I've had friends, I've had people that work for me, people that like met me and they were fans, and then they worked for me for 8 years and completely turned south.
That's crazy.
Like imagine working with someone for 8 years, every person that they've met, all these connections, and they turn and they use it against you. I've had that, dude.
Yeah, bro. No, I've
had people living in my house turn against me, take as much as they can, turn against me.
Turn it right against you. Yeah, bro. It's scary. But I think I think you will always have maybe 1 or 2 people who you can always just be like, he's real.
Yeah.
Like if you really, really, really think about it, and you really, it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a cousin, it could be whatever. You always have somebody you could just kind of turn to for anything, and I could trust with my life.
Yeah.
You know, thankfully I have a couple of them that you know I could trust with my life and shit. So it's good.
Who are those people you think?
Well, my mom and my dad for sure.
Of course.
I would say I have I have 2 boys that I could really trust with everything. His name's Jordan and Raymond. I could trust them with anything. I could probably leave like $5 million in front of them. They won't touch it. And I could say, all right, guys, I'm going to be gone for a year, and they won't touch it. I could trust them with my life.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's all you need, I think.
Yeah.
Well, how are your parents? What do your parents think about all this, man?
Man, my dad and my mom are so inspired by this warehouse. I'm going to start a podcast.
Well, just you, not even just, oh, you're going to do a podcast?
With my dad, yeah.
What the?
Yeah,
like a live stream or a podcast?
I don't know yet. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I want to do something with my dad, because my dad is the first one who believed in me and really, really got me, helped me in the beginning when nobody believed in me. Everyone was like, you're going to fuck up, you're going to fail, you're going to be homeless. My dad was that one that was like, I got you. Don't listen to anyone. Just keep streaming.
Yeah.
And this is when I was a senior in high school. But so yeah, we're gonna do something, him and I. But my mom and my dad are so supportive. They watch the streams. They're in and out. They're in the community. They watch Twitter. They look at Twitter. They're in tune with everything for real.
Yeah.
It's
what,
great.
what do you think, like, it's hard to say obviously, but what do you think the overall thing is that you're trying to leave like behind? Like obviously you ain't going nowhere, but
Yeah.
as you continue to progress, as you continue to grow, what are you trying to like really stamp? Like what do you want your legacy to be?
I want my legacy to be self-belief, believe in yourself, love yourself, and you could do everything you want in this world with God and with hard work. And your mindset and the people you're around are everything. And you got this, because a lot of people will be around you and giving you that negativity. It's so contagious energy.
Yeah.
And you can't give in. You gotta do you, and you gotta focus on you and tune everything out. But yeah. Wait, what was the rest of the question? Sorry.
No. No, you're great. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I just want to know like where you go with it.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So this year I'm gonna start brands, companies, deals.
What sort of like clothing? Or
I'm
what?
gonna do a clothing brand this year.
I'm surprised you haven't done that already.
I know. But and then I'm gonna make my own boxing company. I'm gonna do it this year.
The Jake Paul route.
We're gonna.
No, I'm not even throwing
No,
shade.
you're
I'm
not.
saying he got MVP, you know, whatever.
I'm gonna go Sure, I'll go the Jake Paul route. I'm gonna go the Aiden Ross route though. I'm gonna make sure that we make the biggest boxing.
KSI, Jake Paul, then, right?
It's love to them. It's love to them.
I'm kidding.
It's love to them. But I have an outstanding partner that goes by the name of Eddie.
Oh, bro.
Who has unlimited pockets. Who I believe that I could basically get anyone in the ring. So,
dude, you know what would be crazy? Do you remember? I don't even know. You might have been so young. You know that Clay like celebrity deathmatch? Do you remember that?
No.
Oh my God, I'm aging the fuck out of myself. That's insane. Anyways, there was a show. It was like a cartoon like celebrity like deathmatch thing where they would have like little claymations that were like killing each other and beating each other up in the ring. I don't know why I just thought of that, but you're talking about like having. Do you think you can get celebrities in here? Boxing?
I'm gonna get celebrity. This next card is really good. I'll show it to you. I think I already did some. Like I'm having Vitaly fighting it. Trying to get Bryce to fight in it. I got a YouTuber named D-Shay Frost.
Yeah.
And Sid that's fighting in it. I have good people. And then like obviously like you saw the knockout that was in there, right?
Crazy.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna have eventually them fight again. Like I'm gonna have like we're gonna build storylines. I want to build my own thing from the ground up. Is it
influencers or are you trying to go outside?
So that's the thing. Like I want to help people's lives be changed as well. Like I want to make people boxers in here. I want to really like that. For example, that Jaden, you know Jaden, the guy who knocked out Melt.
Yes.
You saw the knockout?
Yes.
Like, I want to build Jaden a career off this. He actually, check this out. He knocked out Melt. He was getting so much praise and love on Twitter.
Yeah.
The viral clips.
Yeah.
He has a steak deal now and a kick deal. Just from that.
He's getting bread.
He's getting bread. I just changed his life not me, sorry. This just changed his life in a week.
Yeah.
Now he's making real money.
Yeah, I mean, you're a part of it. Like, I appreciate the humility.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you are a part. I mean, you are like, yo, come here and do this.
The fact that I could literally make somebody, you know, change somebody's life in a week and make them, now they don't have to worry about because he was homeless, bro, living in his car.
Oh.
He was homeless living in his car, and now he doesn't have to worry about where he has to sleep. He told me, he's like, yo, thank you, Aiden. I have a deal now. I'm blessed. I said, I love you. You deserve it. Good shit. And I'll see you in the next card. The next card is February 16th.
Is you gonna hold all the events here?
Yeah, you could pull up.
Yeah, I want to pull up.
Matter of fact, pull up. Yeah, you got to pull up.
Bro, so isn't that a weird power though? Like being able to just completely change someone's life.
I've done it so many times, Bradley, and I'm telling you right now, like, sometimes it still shocks me every time. Like, I'm shocked that this kid now has a steak and cake deal.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's nuts, bro. It's super nuts that I just have the power to do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Do you ever trip on just where, like, who you are and where you are in your life?
Yeah, I think so. I try not to really think I'm this big creator with a big amount of followers, right? Because that'll make you lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
I just try to be as normal as possible. I keep my same friends around, my same team. I keep my same employees around.
Yeah.
I keep around the same people. I don't really like to switch anything up. I like to just really keep my core, keep my circle like this, because that makes me me. And they call me out my bull. If I'm in the wrong, if I'm tripping,